It is I, once again, your favorite grunge-listening hipster, E. Thomas Videos. With that, as always, a cup of tea, and something to rant about. I decided to put my hair up and wear flannel today because I spent about 7 hours on a band trip to Six Flags, Great America, and the weather was absolutely shit-tastic. It was cold. It was about 53 degrees the whole day. It was raining. Almost every ride was closed for about 4 hours or so. And yeah, it was just disgustingly cold outside. It was a bit much. Now, before I go any further, I already know you guys are looking at the title of the video. Rant on Beliebers. I know there's a lot of downvotes that are going to be going for my video and stuff like that. Just an FYI, I'm simply expressing my opinion. This is my opinion. We have a right to the First Amendment. And if you don't want to hear my opinion, then simply click the X bar. And it's not going to be for all believers. It's going to be the obsessive ones, the uber obsessive ones that seem to think that Justin's like God or something. Which he isn't. He's some 18-year-old from Toronto who just happened to get a record deal with, what's his face? Usher. So, I used to respect what Justin did. My personal opinion, he turned way, way, way too corporate. Honestly, he used to be really good. He used to sing acoustic songs. He used to cover Sarah McLachlan's Angel and had a sense of originality to it. And now he threw all that away for, what, a song like Boyfriend? When I first heard that, I thought Chris Brown was singing it. Honestly. I mean, at least he doesn't sound like a girl anymore. He has that going for him. I mean, he's not a bad-looking kid. He's alright looking, I guess. His hair is pretty nice. But part of what I cannot stand is a fan base, and again, not all, some of the obsessive ones, full of hypocrisy. Again, a lot of the believers are against bullying, yet they bully a lot of people who, one, either have an opinion about Justin, or two, either dislike Justin. I post a lot of crap on my Twitter about Justin Bieber, and recently he was accused of beating up a photographer for standing in front of his car. The photographer themselves allegedly didn't move from Justin's car when he told him not to. So Justin punched him. The guy went to the hospital, and some lawyer next to him said, you might be able to get some good money off of this. Justin, he makes a lot of money. He's a millionaire. This is pretty solid case. Forward it over. So now the case has been forwarded over to the LA County District Attorney's Office. And if convicted, he may end up spending 6 months in jail. Justin Bieber. Now, I know what you all are thinking. Justin Bieber go to jail? Not in this kind of world we live in. But here's some of the comments people on Justin Bieber's zone are stating. There's 154 comments on the website justinbieberzone.com, and to protect the identity of some of the commenters on this website, I will not say their names. However, I will post a link down below so you can read some of the comments. This person said, this is it. How can people say that Justin never does bad things now? This is disgusting behavior on his part and is also pathetic. A simple move you please would have been better. I hope he does get in some kind of trouble and teach him that fame does not grant immunity with the law. And to all of you kids commenting here, This is how they earn a living, by taking pictures and creating articles to sell in papers and magazines. Maybe you should learn this before calling them stupid. You shouldn't be praying for Justin. Instead, you should be praying for the guy that he gets the justice that he deserves. Totally valid opinion. I mean, come on. You're a multi-millionaire star. You get paid every single day to be photographed by photographers all around the world, to go on stage, sing your heart out, or rap your heart out, or whatever the hell you're doing nowadays. Make corporate CDs about love, money, and women, and basically be a sex symbol. And if you aren't doing that nowadays, then you aren't relevant. You aren't a celebrity. I'd actually prefer if Justin were not a celebrity and actually had a message, but a lot of people want to view their favorite celebrity as having this halo effect. I know I'm guilty of it sometimes when I look at some of my favorite celebrities. I can't really call them celebrities. I mean, I listen to a lot of 90s bands. They're not really celebrities. They were back in 1990s, whatever, but they're not celebrities now. When I look at my favorite celebrities, they sometimes get this halo effect. The halo effect is also when somebody is good looking, they're automatically perceived as intelligent and attractive. But a lot of people our celebrity worship here is going so strong that we like to put this halo effect on our favorite celebrities, which we think they can do nothing wrong. And this is proved wrong lots and lots of times. Alright? Not a lot of people like to think that their favorite celebrity does anything bad. Newsflash. Nobody's perfect. Like that one Miley Cyrus song that came out a couple years ago. I wonder where Miley Cyrus has been, speaking of. Few responses to that. Belieber says, true that. Oh, I meant to not say their name, but it isn't their real name anyway, so what gives? Another person says, duh, nobody's perfect. In fact, maybe Justin did that because of the situation. This person said, read the update. And they spell update like U-B-D-A-T-E. It's spelled U-P-D-A-T-E. Also, F paparazzi. He has his personal space. He wants a space. This person said, you don't know what happened, so don't blame Justin right away, please. You have to wait. Which, it's turning out that the photographer is full of crap. But Justin didn't have to be so aggressive with the photographer, in my own opinion. Another person said, oh, so only the paparazzi takes pictures of famous people because they're stupid? Okay, I know they have a personal life, but they know that they are famous, and that's what you get. Being famous is not only about the money of the fans or the glamour, it has also a hard negative side. It also really annoys me that people are defending Justin while Justin was the one who kind of attacked the man. True. Please don't be blinded, but keep it realistic. If this wasn't Justin, but some criminal who attacked the man on the street, you would think that the criminal was crazy or he should be arrested or something. I'm still a believer, but to be honest, what Justin does here is crazy. And true, a lot of the believers commenting on there are saying, fuck the paparazzi. When really, they need to be thanking the paparazzi. That's how they can get all their precious little pictures that are hung up on their walls or whatever of cute little Justin Bieber. So, honestly, I think he should have been nicer to the paparazzi. Also, another believer said, I don't think Justin did the right thing, but I have to say, if I would have been really pissy as well, if somebody were to block their car on purpose. I would agree. I would agree with that person, and voice of reason is pretty true about that. But there are some people who are being mean to other believers on there and are saying that have an opinion on this and are saying that Justin's a criminal, and they're like, don't assume, don't assume. Well, he was the only one that went after the photographer, and also, you're not a true believer if you say this or that. And you can see it all the time on Twitter. That's why most of the Twitterverse that aren't believers don't like them. Because they take over Twitter with their trending topics. And also tend to be rude to others that can't form that have an opinion on them. And it's true that in, probably 10, 15 years from now, unless he ends up like Justin Timberlake somehow and grows with this man, that Justin Bieber will probably be irrelevant. And in the near future, if he does happen to go to jail, he'll probably end up being somewhat replaced by One Direction, and he'll have a squeaky clean image ruined. In my opinion, he ruined a squeaky clean image last year when all those pics with him and Selena came out of them making out on the beach. But yeah. And a lot of people are saying Justin was right for what he did. And pray for him that he's okay. And that the paparazzi deserved it. Try to look at it from both sides of the spectrum. Alright, I would have been upset too if someone was in front of my car taking pictures of me like that. Yet again, it's your life that, you're staying in front of the paparazzi and cameras all day. Also, Justin and Selena broke up. I heard about that recently, and they're growing up. They're saying pray for him, paparazzi should leave him alone, but in all honesty, they're pretty early in the investigation. I don't think the world we live in is going to allow some mega star to go to jail. But again, I think this should be a lesson learned to some of the believers that no one is above the law. And I honestly don't think that anybody should be above the law at all. Also, Justin recently is showing a bit of hypocrisy himself with some of his recent tweets. I was on Tumblr and heard about him talking crap to Mariah Yeater, the person who last year claimed that she had his kid, when really he was against bullying. But also, a lot of reports are saying that Justin's a huge diva. Justin Bieber happens to be a brat. And I do agree that his actions with the paparazzi and his actions recently in the media kind of reflect that. He's becoming close to Chris Brown, which isn't really a very good sign. When you become friends with a person who nearly beat his girlfriend to death, that is not a good sign. I don't like how, okay, a little OT for a second. I don't like how people just forgive Chris Brown like he never beat his girlfriend. Ever. It's terrible. I'm going to post a link in the site, in the little information box or whatever. It's a year old, but it's a good read. It's about CSI actor when he got on there last year, talking about himself being a brat and has the updates and stuff. But I just wanted to give my opinion on the situation and how some of the Beliebers are handling the situation. A lot are saying, oh, I hope he doesn't go to jail. Which, I could see if that's your inspiration, why you wouldn't want that. But I think if he does get some sort of prosecution, like, I don't know, 40 hours community service and a temporary term in jail, it would show them that no one is above the law at all. No one is above the law. Not even a celebrity. We live in a society that likes to act like that, but in my opinion, where it says the Constitution is the highest law in the land, and you have a right to due process and all that, and it also states somewhere in their clause, now it's been a couple of months since I've studied the Constitution, but basically it says that no one's above the law in one of its sections. Justin Bieber and other celebrities are no exception. And I hope people know that. Next rant? I don't know. Tiffany Thomas, over and out. See ya.